Alright, so basically in this video I'll be showing you the plumbing, or basically the mistakes I've made in the plumbing or the issues I had. I won't be showing you all the plumbing, I'll be showing you that later on, but otherwise I'm going to show you pretty much went wrong. So if I would do this again, I would do it differently, but since I wanted to like save the different couplers and the angles and those fittings, I just used silicone and dry fitted things, so I had a lot of issues with that. Gave me a big headache when setting up the bottom of the filters and different things. So as I said, if I would do this again, I would probably just glue everything from the get-go so it's all squared away and works. But otherwise in this video I'll just show you all those different issues I had. I also had some issues with bulkheads not being the size that they were supposed to be. I got 2-inch bulkheads and they didn't fit 2-inch pipes, didn't fit 1.5-inch pipes, so I have to sand down pipes to fit them in there. But other than that, in this video you just see that. Sucks. I started filling it, but it's leaking from here and it seems like it might be leaking from there, so I'll have to do a leak test. I did tighten it some more so it stopped, but you can see the water. Actually, most of the water is from the fact that I forgot to close this valve when I started filling it up. But anyways, so I'm hoping there's no leak over there and that the water that is over there is just from here. So I'll put a tape inside the tank if I can, or just estimate how it looks and then see where I'm at in 24 hours or so. But yeah, I was so ready to start this up. Unfortunate. It's also leaking from these spots. You can see the water down there. It's just leaking from the bulkhead fitting area, so I'm gonna try tightening that and hopefully that works. So what I need to fix on this side is glue it up there instead of silicone, because it's leaking from there. You can see it's dripping down. Got the water coming over here. And then over here I did tighten all the bulkheads. Here looks like it's good. I think that's just from before. Here it is still wet. So I think when I tightened it, it is still leaking from here. See that? I tightened it, then it moved off of the 90, and then for some dumb reason that ball valve does not work. I'll show you this. See, it's just dripping there. Why would the ball valve not work? That's just dumb. Absolutely dumb. Then over here on that side, it is still leaking a little. You can see we got the water down there. It looks like it's also leaking from the same spot like this one. So I think when I tightened the ball valves, I moved it, which is not good. You can see the droplet right there. Yeah. So at least those are things I can fix. And so far on this side, it is leaking from here, which is no big deal. I didn't glue that, so that's easy to fix. So here's the only spot that's not glued or silicone on this side, and it looks pretty good. Oh no, there's water coming out, so I'm gonna have to deal with that as well. So yeah, we almost have this running. Just to show you a few things, I didn't really glue anything except like this part is glued because I got that piece made already like that, but many things aren't glued. So we got a leak going down here because I didn't glue it, I just pushed them together. We got a leak over here. Oops. Because again, it was just pushed together. Also a leak over here, so I have to deal with that. Then this is a big one. It's not glued either, so I have to deal with that one. What else? We got water in here, which is good, so it seems like that might be pretty good. We'll have to see how high it gets and if it leaks here, because that's just silicone. And then on over here, showed you before, it was leaking from the ball valve. It seems good now. The water level is where it was the last time, but what I still probably will do is get an adapter to go from 3-inch to down to 1-inch and put a ball valve there, because this little thing can come off. I don't have the other piece for that, or I could just buy a cap for this end. But I'll probably get a reducer to go from 3" down to 1" and put a ball valve there. Just an extra thing. And then on this side, everything is good over here so far. Got no leaks here, no leaks there. Then over here, I have a leak at the top of this. So on that pipe, which I probably didn't silicone properly. And then over here, when I first started filling it, it was leaking from all of these bulkhead fittings, which sucked. So I think I didn't tighten them. And then when I did tighten them, it did move. What do you call it? So when I tightened it, it moved off of these threads. So now I have leaks, just small leaks from there, as well as on that one over there. So now we got these filters set up. You can see the plumbing is good. There's a slight leak over there still, but pretty much everything is up and running. You got that connected there. Nothing leaking here. Got it going there to here and then into here. And then over here we're putting on some whatever you call it, some bubble wrap insulation to prevent it from the sun, because it does got quite a bit of algae now. You can make that out. Ton of algae in there. Ton of string algae. So we're covering that up, but we can see we got it at the connected here. So we got it going from the bottom into the bottom of these two over here. So these two valves are basically, this is to drain that one if I needed to. This is to connect to here if I wanted to bypass this, which will be a moving bed biofilter. So I can connect it like that. And we got those over here. So it's pretty much set. All the plumbing is good as of now. Still have some stuff to do with the plumbing, but that is what you can see what I have at the moment. This bulkhead right here is a 2" bulkhead, but it is dumb and does not fit a 2" PVC pipe. So I'll have to sand a 2" PVC pipe just to fit it in there, because I'm not gonna take this off just to put a PVC pipe in there, because it's already all plumbed in there. Also, that area had an issue with leaking because of how it's set up. Looks like it still has. Put some epoxy there. I mean, not because of how it's set up, but because of this grow bed and the hole it has, made it very tough. And the silicone I used was garbage, but that is something I also need to do, which involves the plumbing. Well, there I just showed you the issues I had with the plumbing. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, remember to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.